If you're watching this video, you probably watched the Game Awards last night, or watched the trailers online and wondered why on Raw did we get two Tomb Raider game announcements at the same time. As a big Tomb Raider fan myself, it was easy for me to understand right away, but I saw many comments not understanding under the trailers, so I wanted to shed some light. First of all, next year, 2026, will be the 30th anniversary for Tomb Raider ever since her debut game in 1996. The first game releasing is Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis in 2026. It is a remake of that 1996 game, so you're gonna see characters like Natla, Larson, and hopefully Skater Kid referencing Taxi Driver, fingers crossed.
You firing at me? You firing at me? Huh? Ain't nobody else here, you must be firing at me.
It'll be a celebration of the franchise for old and new fans. It's also pretty significant because Crystal Dynamics actually already did the same thing back in 2007 for the series' 10th anniversary called Tomb Raider Anniversary. That was also a remake for the 1996 game. In the first game's story, Lara travels around the world to numerous locations, but one of the big locations she goes to is literally Atlantis. Just very creepy, less aquatic, and very skinless. For some reason I thought they were going to go for the Tomb Raider 2 remake a la Resident Evil 2 remake, simply because they had already done a remake of 1 before. But hey man, this is great, because I always wanted to see what Atlantis could look like under modern graphics. I hope they make it as creepy as possible. It should feel like a horror game at that point. Think of Uncharted 1 and that last mission, but way creepier. Now, what about the other game? This one will be released in 2027, the following year, and it will be about Lara at her latest and oldest yet, I believe. The oldest we ever saw Lara was in Tomb Raider Underworld, the last game in the Lao trilogy. This game might even have Lara older than that, so peak experience here. I'm curious to see how they'll differentiate young Lara in Legacy of Atlantis to this newer entry, Catalyst. Hopefully the newer actress can complement each role well. Yes, we are getting a completely new voice as Lara for both of these games. Lara will now be voiced by Alex Wilton Regan, who you may know as Sam Trainer from Mass Effect 3, but she also voiced Aya/Amunet in Assassin's Creed Origins. Personally, I thought they were going to go for Keely Hawes. She was the voice for the Lao trilogy and is to Lara what Kevin Conroy was to Batman, the definitive voice of the character. She also voiced Lara in the Lara Croft duology, but they even brought her back for the Call of Duty collab, which I thought meant that she's also coming back for the newer game. So yeah, that's why there's two games coming back to back. One is reminiscent of Lara's first adventure, and the other is a completely new story. I am curious on the timeline. Since Lara has her Jade Pendant in Legacy of Atlantis, I imagine this is right after the Survival trilogy with Camilla Luddington, and also after the Netflix show with Hayley Atwell. But then, is Catalyst right after Legacy of Atlantis? Or a couple years or even a decade later? I guess we'll know more when they reveal more information. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, I create superhero and gaming content. My dream is for Lara Croft and Batman to one day cross over. Both peak male and female characters that have also shown up in comics. Come on Netflix, you now own both, so let's make it happen, alright?